Tylenol does not cause autism, and I know that I'm just some rando online with no medical degree and no medical experience, but Donald Trump and RFK also don't have medical degrees or medical experience, so I need you to hear me out for a second, mom to mom, woman to woman. Tylenol does not cause autism. Even if it did, kids with autism still have the right to exist, to be loved, to be cared for, but it doesn't. The reason that they can try and link Tylenol with autism is because Tylenol is one of the very few medications that is safe for women to take during pregnancy, which means that tons and tons of research has already gone into making sure that Tylenol is safe during pregnancy. Research that has been done for over a decade by people who are trained to care for you and your baby. Acetaminophen, the active ingredient in Tylenol, has been around since 1878. In 1955, it entered the scene for the first time as a prescription drug for children, and then in 1960, it was available as over-the-counter medication for the first time. Point being, Tylenol is old, and abundant research has gone into making sure that it is safe. Not only that it is safe, but it can be necessary. Not only because pregnancy can be painful between lightning crotch and Braxton Hicks contractions and chronic migraines that sprout up because you're having a hormone shift, stuff that those men don't know about, but because it also brings down temperatures for fevers. Do you know what will hurt you and your child more than autism? A fever. A fever can take their life and yours. I get it if you are having doubts about whether or not Tylenol is safe now, whether you are anti-vax or sometimes anti-vax, or you never doubt medicine up until this point. I understand, because people in positions of power are telling you that something is dangerous and you want nothing more than to keep your child safe. I get it. My daughter is 14 months old. I remember when I was pregnant and postpartum being so wrapped up in keeping her safe that I broke down and cried when I got my car seat installed, because I felt like I could never keep her safe enough from all the horrible things in the world. You want to do the same, I get it. But sometimes the safe thing to do is to ignore the people in positions of power because they are intentionally leading you astray. In the same way that I would not take medical advice on my child from a veterinarian, a lawyer, a gynecologist, all people with doctorates but no experience in child medicine, you should not take advice for your child from people who have no experience in the field at all. Especially when that advice flies in the face of what people who are experienced in the field, who have done the research, who have the credentials, are saying. You want to do right by your baby, and the best thing you can do for them right now is ignore whatever that is.